The latest update on stimulus check number 4, and a current update on the stimulus package as of right now, as the Senate is currently in session working on the stimulus package. With all of that, let's get into it right away and discuss where we currently stand with all of this that is on the table. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a really nice day. If you haven't done so yet, or if you happen to be new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as I am your one and only daily advocate, and I'm back every day as your daily voice to keep you updated with all of this information that is changing very rapidly, as well as doing anything I possibly can to help out everybody in my community and all the people who have not discovered me yet or this community, to help out the low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries to get further stimulus checks in the form of a fourth stimulus check and or any other benefits we can get, as well as permanent raises to these programs like Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, and ultimately just remind Congress that this is a really tough time right now for low-income and fixed income, and we need to get additional relief out to all of these people. So thank you so much for being part of this community. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Feel free to share this video with your friends, family, social media. As I've said before in other videos, the more people we have here in this community, the greater the impact and influence that we have going forward. So thank you once again. Let's jump right into this. All right, let's start out with talking about the stimulus package because it is going down literally right now as I record this video. The Senate is in session in this very rare session going on right now. The reason I say that it's very rare, last weekend they were in session, both Saturday and Sunday they were in session working on this. This weekend again, right now, Saturday and Sunday, right here, right now, they are in session. It has been like forever ago since they were in back-to-back weekend sessions. Honestly, I don't even know when. This is a very rare time that they are in back-to-back weekend sessions, especially on Sundays. This almost never happens. So here's the thing. They are in session right now working on this stimulus package. In fact, just prior to 8 p.m., they were going to be going through with a series of votes, well, I should say one vote on this package, to wrap up debate on this thing. Now, this is not the final vote on the package. I know, unbelievable, right? Like, how many votes could you possibly have on this thing? But yes, they're going through with this vote once again. It's not the final vote. However, this is voting to wrap up debate on it. Again, they need 60 votes to get it passed. Well, the last vote that they had last night had 67 votes, so it should pass once again with no problem at all. Now, Chuck Schumer was out and said the final vote on this package should be coming on Tuesday. Well, as I've been saying over the last couple days now, please, nobody hold your breath. We don't need any blue faces around here, okay? We've heard this for so many days now that the final vote was coming yesterday, it was supposed to be coming today, and now it's coming on Tuesday. As of right now is what they're saying. So again, I will keep you posted on that, but that's what they're saying as of right now. Now here's the thing. If they can get all 100 senators to agree that they can wrap up this thing a little bit sooner, they can actually bump the vote up a little bit sooner, like the final vote, prior to Tuesday. However, there are a couple senators who are basically coming out right now saying, we're doing everything we possibly can to delay this package. So the chances of this thing being moved up and voted on sooner than Tuesday is probably highly unlikely. I'm just saying that. I'm just being totally honest with you. It's highly unlikely because there are a few senators who are doing everything they can to slow this process as much as possible. But either way, inevitably, it will be voted on eventually, hopefully Tuesday, and that'll be the final vote. That's it. Done. Final vote. And then there will be this series of the unlimited votorama. Now, this is basically where they just sit and just do like tons of votes. It's like tons of votes. I mean, let's just say that. So anyway, the votorama process. Yeah, either way. We don't need to go down that road. It's typically what they usually go through. We've talked about it before, but either way, Tuesday is going to be a good day. All right, so that's where we currently stand as of right now. But they are in session working on this thing literally as we speak. I imagine when I get done recording this video and upload it, I'll probably look at my devices and be like, oh, check it out. When I was recording, there's all kinds of updates. That's usually what happens. Well, not always, but sometimes it happens that way. All right, let's talk about stimulus check number 4 and where we currently stand. So here's what I want to do. I want to talk about stimulus check number 4 completely from an objective standpoint. No opinions, No subjective information, just completely objective information. Okay, so what I mean by this is subjective means basically me putting in my opinions and basically looking at like theories and things like this. That would be subjective information. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to look at objective, meaning what is currently on the table? What is fact? What do we know about stimulus check number 4? Okay, here's what we do know. We have the $3.5 trillion package that it's been introduced, okay? We do know that. That is fact. We do know that this package first started out at $1.8 trillion. That is fact. They have added $1.7 trillion to the package to bring it up to $3.5 trillion. Fact. Got it. We also do know that this package contains all kinds of different things like paid college for 2 years. It has paid family and medical leave. It has expansion of Pell Grants. They want to extend the child tax credit in there. By the way, the child tax credit is not a stimulus check technically. But that's something totally different than the stimulus checks. And there's a few other provisions within it. However, okay, by the way, yes, we do know that. That has already been delivered and that's already been displayed to us. We do know that. Next, we do know Bernie Sanders is the primary architect of this next $3.5 trillion bill. We know that. We also do know that Bernie Sanders was the guy behind stimulus check number 2, $600, and he can probably be credited also a lot for stimulus check number 3. Now, I do understand that stimulus check number 3 came as a result of President Trump at the time, who came out late last year, and said, I want a $2,000 stimulus check. And ultimately, that is what gave birth to the extra $1,400 that ultimately came this year under President Biden, right? We just got to give credit due where it is due. Whether you like the people or not, I'm not going down that road at all. I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying we've got to look at objective information and give, and just say what happened. This is what happened. So here's what we can say. Because of Bernie Sanders back last year, whether you like him or you don't, that doesn't really matter. I'm not saying that I do or don't. I'm just saying this is what is happening. Late last year, Bernie Sanders came out and basically said him and Josh Hawley. Josh Hawley is Republican and Bernie Sanders identifies as independent, but, whatever. He just goes whatever. Okay, but either way, those two guys came out and they basically said, we need a stimulus check in package number 2, or we're not voting on it. Remember that whole business? And then eventually, on like the 11th hour, they got a stimulus check into the package. Here's the thing, why I'm saying this. Bernie Sanders is the main architect. He's the guy behind this $3.5 trillion package. We know that Bernie Sanders is very pro-stimulus checks. We also do know that Bernie Sanders has also been one of the people who has supported that letter that was sent out. In fact, I have it right here. I should show you. Actually, I'm not sure which one it is. There's all these papers here. I have a whole stack of papers, by the way. Hang on. I should have been more prepared. All right. Sorry, hang on. This was totally unscripted right now. Here, we got these. All right, let me see if I can find it really quick. All right, anyway, I have all these papers here. Check this out. I have this whole stack of notes here. So we have all these. Okay, so we have all of these papers. Within this stack right here, I'm not sure which one it actually is, but we have that note of 21 senators that was drafted. I believe it was in April of this year. This letter was drafted and was sent to the president, signed by 21 senators, asking the president to support a $2,000 stimulus check, followed up by recurring monthly payments. I believe that was for 6 months, 6 months going forward. Recurring monthly payments. Bernie Sanders was one of the guys that supported that movement of recurring stimulus checks as well as a $2,000 stimulus check. Once again, my point is, this is fact. We do know it. This is something that did happen. And Bernie Sanders is very much in favor of stimulus checks. So, now that he is the main guy behind this $3.5 trillion package, they've boosted the price tag up from $1.8 trillion to 1.3, they boosted it from 1.8 up by $1.7 trillion to $3.5 trillion in total. My point is, there is more than enough money within this package to issue stimulus checks. Now, I'm just being totally real with you. Do I think that there's going to be a stimulus check as widespread as the last one, the $1,400? Honestly, no, I don't. No, I do not think so. I do think, let me just say this much. I'm confident that there will be a fourth stimulus check. Is it guaranteed? No, nothing is guaranteed at this point. In fact, this $3.5 trillion bill is not even in writing. It's literally just an idea that's floating around in the air. There is no official text on it. So, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's still an idea that's floating around out there. I mean, maybe it's written down like on the back of a napkin or something, but for the most part, it is not written anywhere in any kind of formal text. But like I said, I'm confident that there will be a fourth stimulus check, but I think it's going to be more restrictive than the last three. The last three were pretty widespread. They were sent out to about 170 million people, give or take a little bit. Last number I saw was stimulus check number 3, went out to 171 million people, according to the IRS website. If you want to check it out, it's right on the IRS website if you want to see those numbers. So, do I think that there's going to be a fourth stimulus check sent out to 171 million people? No, definitely not. I absolutely do not think so. But rather, I think they're going to focus a fourth stimulus check mostly on lower income people. We've talked about this many, many times here on the channel. The evidence continues to pile up time and time again. There's so much evidence out there right now that a fourth stimulus check is needed, but highly focused on the lower income, primarily under $50,000, and realistically, from my calculations, probably under $40,000 of annual income. Now, again, I'm not saying that people earning $50,000 shouldn't get it. I'm just saying, based on the numbers, it looks like everybody under $40,000 are the people who really, really need this fourth stimulus check, right? So again, I wanted to look at it from an objective standpoint. Nothing is guaranteed. Even this whole $3.5 trillion reconciliation bill, that's not even a guarantee yet, you know? It's still just a big idea that's floating around out there. There's nothing that's going to say that it's 100% guaranteed. However, based on what everything is looking like, everything is stacked in the favor of Democrats right now. They have the power and the ability to do it. Basically, all they need to do is convince 2 moderate Democrats, well, 2 or 3, just a small handful of moderate Democrats, to come through and support it, and boom, they've got it done. That's it. That's all they really need to do. Otherwise, they have all the tools, they have everything that they need to do in order to get it passed if they just so want to. They have control in the House, they have control in the Senate, and they have control of the presidency, so Democrats can use budget reconciliation to get it done if they just so choose to do so whenever they want, essentially, right? So yeah, I mean, absolutely, they can get it done even though it's still just an idea at this point, but it doesn't matter. Everything starts as an idea. So I hope this clarifies a little bit more on stimulus check number 4, lets you know where we stand, and the main man behind the bill, Bernie Sanders, which is why I continue to reach out to him on a regular basis, reminding him, hey Bernie, survival check, hey Bernie, stimulus check, hey Bernie, relief payment, hey Bernie, one more check. All these different ways that I can say stimulus check, don't worry, I'm saying it. I keep saying it in any form that I can think of. I keep saying it to Bernie just to remind him that, hello, yes, we do certainly need a fourth stimulus check focused on the lowest of the income. And yes, that would include those fixed income beneficiaries like Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB. Yes, everybody across the board. So anyway, I wanted to give you an objective update on stimulus check number 4 and let you know what is happening right now. So if there's anybody that you see saying it's not even being talked about, well, it might not be being talked about at this exact moment, but there's actually a lot of people who have previously talked about it quite a bit, and they are very much in favor of a fourth stimulus check, right? So anyway, I'll keep you posted on all this. This is the latest update as of now. Of course, I will watch everything closely. I'll be back later with another update with everything going on. I'm sure I'll have probably some new updates as soon as I get done recording this video, because you never know what happened with that vote that's going on right now, but I anticipate it probably passed. Make sure to subscribe down below so I can keep you updated with everything going on right now. Feel free to share this video with your friends, family, social media. Go back and check out any of my other 1,400 videos right here on the channel, and I will see you in the next one.